Let me guess, you like selling shoes, streetwear, but you're tired of taking the hits on the big seller fees. You've tried a ton of different platforms and all of them have high seller fees. What if I told you on StockX you can get your seller fees all the way down to 5%? And it's simple. Here's how. Seller fees are something that we always dread, but hey, if we didn't have the platforms like these to sell on, we wouldn't be successful anyways. StockX is one of the few platforms that offers incentives. If you're a seller and you're making them money, it makes sense to offer an incentive to lower your seller fee. Now, of course, that comes with some hard work and a price to pay as well. With StockX, there are 5 different seller levels. Level 1 being given to you. There are no sales required, no money required, and with nowhere given at all, you're already going to start out at a 9% seller fee. That meaning every time you sell something on StockX, of course, they're going to provide you with a label, which is great, but they're going to take 9% of your total sale. To achieve level 2, you either have to sell 12 items within a quarter, or you can sell $1,500 worth of items within a quarter. Now, you don't have to do both. You can do either or. 12 items or $1,500. If you can do that within any given quarter, your seller fee will lower to 8.5%. Now, it's not much, but that's actually pretty obtainable. It really gets interesting once we hit level 3. At level 3, you either have to sell 40 items or $5,000 worth. Now, it may seem like a lot at first, but if you think about it, $20,000 in sneakers or streetwear, especially whenever it's hype items, really isn't all that much. I know a ton of sneakerheads who do at least $20,000 in sales every year. Now, just doing the 40 items or the $5,000 within a quarter, it's already going to get you down to an 8% seller fee. Now, keep that in the back of your mind. Level 3, you can achieve 8% right off the rip. We have other incentives to talk about that start at level 3 in just a second. If you're one of those sellers who's flipping through items, making a lot of money in a short period of time, level 4 and 5 are for you. At level 4, you have to sell 200 items or $25,000 in a quarter. If you can do this, your seller fee will lower to 7.5%. At level 5, you have to be selling either 800 items or $100,000 per quarter, and at that point, your seller fee will lower to 7%. Now, level 4 and 5, you'd pretty much have to be doing this full time. This isn't for the guys who are getting into this as a side hustle. Sure, at $100,000 a year after margins and whatnot, that might still be a side hustle, but if you're doing $400K a year in just sneakers and streetwear or other items that you see on StockX, I'm sure you're doing it full time. Now, I told you to keep that level 3 8% in the back of your mind. StockX also offers incentives to sellers who ship their items on time. These incentives don't kick in until level 3, but you can earn another 2% off of your seller fee. Although you have to keep those sales rolling in every quarter to maintain your seller fee, StockX will also evaluate your account each month. If you can ship 95% of your items on time, you can earn another 1% off of your seller fee. Now, if you ship 80% of your items within 36 hours, you can earn another 1% off of your seller fee. That's another 2% total that you can earn off of your seller fee starting at level 3. 40 items or $5,000 every 3 months. In my mind, that's super obtainable. If we're talking the 40 items, you got to sell about 3 pairs of shoes every week for an entire quarter. If we're talking the $5,000 goal that we're trying to reach, it may even be less. It all depends on the type of items that you're selling. Not to mention, you can turn that 8% seller fee into 6%. 6% is probably the lowest that I've seen on any given platform. Plus, StockX provides you with a label. Free, convenient shipping, 6% seller fee, which I think is obtainable, even if you're just trying to work a side hustle out of this. If I'm putting all my eggs in one basket on a seller platform, it's going to be StockX, and I'm going to try to obtain seller level 3. If you can do that, you're going to be the most profitable, and this is something that I think one person can probably manage by themselves. If you have any questions about StockX or their seller levels, drop those in the comments below or hit me up on IG. The handle is the same, at AllABSneakers. Make sure you subscribe, turn those notifications on, stay tuned for future tutorials. You don't want to miss them. As always, thank you guys for watching, and do not forget, this is all about sneakers.